but that boy Nakatani, I had no clue.
Man.
At 114.
So, and I think some people had told us about him, like, nah, this boy's something. This boy's something. And that's 114? Oh, yeah, because we were talking about a little bit.
Yeah.
And that boy, man, he like controlled the fight, cleaner on outside.
Everything. You know what I mean? But you can clearly see that there's two different levels. Mm-hmm. Nakatani is an A-level fighter.
So there seems to be a super fight that may be looming in the background of the bantamweight division. If you look at it right now, you've got two fighters, both from Japan, that are on the top 10 pound for pound list. Now, obviously, everyone knows Inoue. He's seen as rightfully so a top 3 pound for pound fighter. But there's another fighter that's in the background that less people are speaking about, but who deserves a huge amount of praise, and that's JUNTO Nakatani. Now, both of them are from Japan, and I think it's crazy that this could potentially be Japan's fight of the century. Very seldom have you seen a situation where there's two fighters that are from Japan that are in or around the same weight class. Both of them have won multiple world titles in multiple weight classes, and they're literally in a position where they could actually fight each other. Now, if this fight was to happen, it would be absolutely massive for Japan. It would be a fight that would be perfect for hardcore fans. I don't think the likes of the casuals would really care about it, but in terms of hardcore fans, they would be clamoring to watch a fight like this. And to be honest with you, it would be a fight that I would be absolutely clamoring to watch, right? So you got Inoue, who literally needs no introduction. He's literally seen as, and rightfully so, as one of the best fighters on the planet, and probably one of the best fighters in Japanese history. I think, in my opinion, I think he is one of the best fighters in Japan, from Japan, that's ever lived, right? And then you got a bit of a dark horse in Nakatani. Now, Nakatani in his own right is in my opinion, on the way to being an all-time great, but he's been overshadowed by Inoue for whatever reason. I think Inoue, even though Nakatani's got respectable power, Inoue's got more punching power and he's more explosive, and he lives up to his name, the Monster. Nakatani's got a respectable power. He's got 23 knockouts in 30 fights. And another thing is, both of them, I believe, have 30 fights as well. Now, Nakatani, I believe, is about 5 years younger, so he's like 27 years old, while Inoue is 32. And Inoue has shown some vulnerability recently. He's been knocked down in his last fight, and he got knocked down, I think, in that fight before that with Lewis Neary, where he got dropped, and he got dropped by the same shot. So this is a fight that I think, honest to God, like hardcore fans will be absolutely clamoring for. It'll be a fight that everybody would absolutely love to watch, and it's a fight where literally the Japanese press would absolutely go crazy for. Now, I was wondering, Inoue, I believe he signed a deal with Turki Al-Sheikh, and Turki Al-Sheikh, everyone knows he's a hardcore boxing fan. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking he would want to put this event on, and he would probably want to put these two together. Now, I'm hoping they fight in their next fight, or in 1 or 2 fights time. I don't want this to go any further, because I believe Inoue has said himself that he's planning on retiring soon. So if you can get this fight in, and this fight is just too big not to make, if this fight can actually happen, it would absolutely elevate Japanese boxing. I mean, imagine this happening in a massive dome or a massive arena in Japan. It would absolutely sell out, and it would be absolutely huge. And it would literally break pay-per-view records in Japan. It would be one of the biggest, best hardcore fights that you can ever see. Both of them are on the pound for pound list. JUNTO Nakatani, even though he's not as accomplished as Inoue, has won 3 world titles in 3 different weight classes. Obviously, Inoue has already become undisputed in 2 weight classes. Obviously, Inoue has won more world titles and wiped out several divisions, and he just seems more impressive. But what you need to remember is Inoue seems to be slowing a little bit down with age, but not only that, he's shown vulnerability and has been dropped more. And Nakatani is obviously younger. I believe he is a little bit bigger as well. So this is a fight that's absolutely huge. And I think the fight needs to happen as soon as it possibly can. we can't wait anymore. We need to make it happen. I mean, their records are not that dissimilar. Obviously, there is a bit of an age difference, but obviously, smaller fighters tend to age quicker. So that's another reason why I think this fight should happen soon. Maybe in their next fight, they need to fight each other, but I would love for this fight to be signed very soon. And if this fight can happen, it would absolutely put Japanese boxing on another level. Japanese boxing right now is on a bit of a roll. I mean, you've got two fighters, Nakatani and Inoue, who are both in the pound for pound list. And they're both Japanese, and they're both undefeated, and they're both punchers, and they're both in a similar weight class. I mean, this fight is just too good not to happen. So I'm hoping that this fight does happen, and I hope to see it soon. Tell me who you think would win that fight. I am actually edging towards Inoue, but honest to God, that the closer, if this fight was to happen inside, I think the closer it gets, the more I think Nakatani will pull off the upset because he's bigger, he's longer, he's rangier, he's younger. You can argue he's hungrier because he's not had the recognition that Inoue's had. I think both of them are special fighters, and to see both of them fight each other, it's just a fight that's too good not to make. So tell me what you think, and like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way. Peace.